Good morning, YouTube viewers and subscribers. So for those of you that are following the video series of mine on the OS FS-48 Surpass crankcase repair, I wanted to give you a status because I know I haven't posted anything on this, and there are at least 4 or 5 people that are somewhat interested in actually having this engine, which after you hear this news, you may not want it. But I wanted to show you real quick here. I got the crankcase in the mail. In fact, it arrived probably early last week or so, but I thought it was interesting. I haven't taken it out of the package. As you can see, this is exactly how it was arrived to me. Just to me, it was kind of interesting because it just looks like a really old part because of the wear on it and the color of these things, because I think some of the times these little cards change color or something. But anyway, the crankcase is here. Let me take my crankshaft out. As you can see, I've got the engine here. It's all cleaned up, ready to go to be... I was disassembled again after that first run so I could put this new crankcase, put all the components in the new crankcase. So I had bearings on order, and a buddy of mine was going to send me whatever bearings he had and a different connecting rod. Here's one of my new bearings, or bearings I already had on hand. But he had sent me a couple crankshaft or crank timing bearings, which obviously I'll have to install in the new crankcase. But he had sent me, I sent him my rear bearing so he could check and see if he had one, and I sent him my connecting rod, and he said he had some rods and he sent one back to me. Unfortunately, the rod he sent me is not something I can use. This is the original connecting rod. This is the one he sent me. Now, let's just kind of look at it here first. You can see I'm kind of trying to line these up a little bit so we can see if how bent the one I've got is. It's kind of hard to tell from that. But you can see they don't look exactly the same. I think the one he sent me is actually one from a 52, I believe. But yeah, this is the angle where I think you can see maybe how mine is kind of bent. But anyway, I can't use this because, that's the wrong side. When I go to put it on here, it's very loose. It's sloppy. So, and here's my original one. Very nice, tight fit, perfect. So what I did was I let him know about that, and then I took some measurements on here and showed the difference between. So this one is measuring about 5 point, let's see, is that even the right side? Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at about maybe 5.49, 48, and what I've got was 5.29. So obviously you can see there's considerable difference there, so obviously I can't use that connecting rod. So the bad news is that I went ahead and I ordered another connecting rod, and Harvey, the fellow that sent me these, he did the same thing. There was a site on eBay that had it had like 2 or 3 brand new connecting rods. And he said, well, I've got one, so I'm going to send you one I've got, and I'm going to go ahead and order one. And at that time, they were $12, and I think the person only had 3 of them. So he ordered one. I don't think his has arrived yet. And then I get these back, and find out I can't work. So I was like, oh crap, I better go and order one of those, the ones that he did. So I went and looked at it, and the price had gone up from $12 to $18 with free shipping from Japan. So I was like, well, the hell with it, I gotta have it, so I ordered that. So now I've added yet another $20 to the overall cost of this engine. So, this is just kind of one of those lessons for you. If you happen to cross an engine like this that has some serious damage and is going to have some parts replaced like that, you got to really kind of think about whether it's really worth actually doing it or not, because now I'm in this engine just in spare parts over $200. So to me, that's really kind of bad investment. I'm almost kind of wishing I hadn't done this now. But, you know, I've done it, and I made some videos of it, and hopefully other people can learn from it. So now I'm going to have an OS FS-48 Surpass engine that's got a few new parts, but most of them are used, and it's cost me over $200. So I don't know if any of those folks that were interested in this engine are still going to be interested in this engine, because I have to recover. I'm not looking to make a profit if I sell this engine, but I do have to recover my costs that I put in it. So this could change everybody's mind, and it could mean that now I own an OS FS-48 Surpass engine. So anyway, I wanted to give you an update. It's probably going to be at least another week, maybe two, before you see this again on the stand running, just because of the fact that the connecting rod I ordered is coming from Japan, and I have no idea how long that's going to take. I do have another rear bearing on order too. That should be here early next week. So anyway, that's the status of the OS FS-48 Surpass with a damaged crankcase.